And welcome back here to Canale Arena. Eli Savoy with you. Now joined here courtside by the victorious head coach of the CBU Bucks, Mike Nienaber, as his Bucks are victorious 89-68 over Union University. And Coach, I don't know what it is about this Union team, but they're probably glad they don't have to see you for the rest of the season, man. You guys just shoot lights out against them.
We have, and it was great to see Jeff tonight, because Jeff has been struggling with his shot a little bit. Now, I thought he had one of his best games at Union just as a floor general. I think that was his 10 assists to 1 turnover night. So it's not like he hadn't had some good games, but it was good to see him get going offensively and get, and I so much of it, I think he just took better shot. I think a lot of times a couple of times he's gotten in trouble because of shot clocks. He's had to take some bad shots, and it's kind of got him going south with his confidence on his shot. But he got good looks tonight, and nailed them. Obviously, he was the key as far as extending the lead. He kind of played the Brad Miller role tonight from the game. And I told our guys in the lot, I said, the one thing about us, we have the offensive weapons to win this league. If we execute and play smart, we've got enough firepower. And on any given night, we've got really literally 5 or 6 guys that can put up 20 points on any given night and be the guy that Jeff was tonight or Brad was down there, and Adam is, from time to time. I mean, all these guys are capable of that. The big question is going to be, are we going to continue to grow defensively and continue to do the things we need to do to that part of the game. And again, and then the other thing we always point out, so much of that goes back to our offense. When we're executing on offense and we're making them, we're patient and playing our game, it takes the pressure off of our defense. And, that's critical for us. 24 assists, 4 turnovers. Yeah. That'll win you some ball games. Again, offensive efficiency. I was listening to a coach, the Washington women's coach. I can't even think of his name right now. A buddy of mine is assistant coach. Well, Todd Schaefer, that used to be here as a head coach of our girls, is the assistant there. And I was listening to him talking about it, and he said, he's talking about these coaches that say defense wins championships. It's a lie. It's just a lie. He said, if you look at the stats, if you look at the cyber, the analytics. The analytics. I can never pull that word out when I want it. If you look at the analytics, offensive efficiency wins championships. And offensive efficiency for us is that kind of number. But again, it's what it does for our defense, because there's times that, Union's got a couple of great offensive players, guys that we really can't stop. We definitely can't stop them one-on-one. Yeah. And if you let them get in a groove and get going up and down the floor, then it can really get ugly fast. And a thing I was trying to stress to our guys, when they hit a couple, that's when we need to be even a little bit slower on offense. Make them stay on the defensive end of the floor for a while and give ourselves a break, from the defensive side of it. So, again, when we're that efficient offensively, it makes our defense better. And I know you're happy to see that 14 of 17 at the line to erase that Bellarmine night. And we rolled a couple of them around. We actually our AD, Brian Summers, was out here when Bellarmine was practicing the other day, because he knows he was in that league and knew a few of those people. And he said he was watching them doing a free throw drill. We put their free throw drill in the last 2 days and did what they did. And our guys really like it. So, like the first day we did it, and I was kind of giving them static, because I think during the drill, Bellarmine made like 38 in a row or something like that, which doesn't surprise anybody that saw the game. And, you'd think we might miss 38 in a row. But the first day it didn't go. But we got done with practice yesterday, and our guys, we got to that point with the last thing in practice, and our guys like, let's go. Our guys were already teaming up, ready to do that. So, just something different to kind of put some pressure on the shooter. And, who knows? I mean, free throws are just so mental. It's like putting. It's no doubt about it. Different from everything else, every other thing in basketball. Free throw shooting is, it just is a different animal. And it's, what Yogi Berra said, it's 90% half mental or something like that. So anyway, so you got 2-0 now, and you got two more here at home before the Christmas break. And as we talked about, if you get to 4-0, that would be really nice. It would be great, and a big thing for our guys. And we've been talking it up for a week and a half now. we were in this situation 2 years ago, coming into the Christmas break, and we actually had 4 home games then, and we wound up losing 3 out of 4. And I felt like exams really took its toll on our team. And we're starting exams Monday, and I've told our guy we have got to take care. It can't be the all-nighters. You've got to, and like I said, we've been talking about it for 2 weeks, saying you've got to get things done, get term papers done, so you're not pulling all-nighters on Tuesday and Wednesday night going into that game Thursday, because the teams coming in here aren't worried about exams. Mm-hmm. They've either taken them or they're not taking them. They're on the road. Last year, we went on the road and won, split and played pretty well. And I thought it's really better for us to be on the road during exams, because then we're not cramming for exams. We've already taken them. We've made arrangements, or we're taking them online or whatever. But so I'm just hopeful our guys. I mean, they're talking about study sessions that they've organized and stuff that they're going tonight, and they're off tomorrow. We got the day off, so I told them, I said, you need to get a lot of work done tomorrow and Monday, and hopefully by the midweek, as we're getting closer to those games, they can be resting a little more normally as we go into those finals.
Well, Coach, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Another one in the books.
Yeah, if we can, like I said, the fact that we played these 2 against Union, nobody else in the league has played their 2 travel partner games. Everybody else is playing one and catching their other one later in the year. So the fact that we've done this has given us a half a game up on everybody, because we're going to have 4 games played. The most we're going to be, if we can get those 2, we're going to be 4-0, and the best anybody else is going to be is 3-0. So. And the fact that 3 out of the 4 are at home is more critical that we hold serve and get those games, because obviously those are places we have to go in January and February. So, but this is big, getting these 2 against Union, having that like we said before the game. Now we've got the tiebreaker. So it's really we got a 2.5 game lead on them, because they've got to pass us they'd have to be a game ahead of us to get ahead of us in the standings. So that's big. And again, they're going to win a lot of games. I mean, they have weapons, they have firepower. They're going to beat a lot of people. So these are going to be really good wins for us as we go forward.
All right, Coach. We'll see you next week.
Eli, thank you.